I have a question for you this morning. Who here has a bad relationship with food? We can all agree most people have a relationship with food, right? Well, nearly 40% of all food in our country is wasted every year. That's almost half. In Houston, as we know, we have a huge issue with food insecurity. But on top of this, food is getting more expensive. This morning, I'm talking to Sarah Soderoff, spokesperson for Too Good To Go. Sarah, good morning. Thank you so much for coming on the show this morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
So tell us all about this app. This is pretty cool. Tell us how it works, what it does, why it came about.
It is a very cool app. You're right. We just launched in Houston, so you're getting in on the ground floor. We've been active for about a month. What we do is we connect businesses, food selling businesses who have surplus food with consumers to purchase that food at, on average, 1/3 of a discount. So it's an awesome way for businesses to recoup some of what would otherwise be lost revenue on food they have to throw out, and for consumers to try new businesses, support local businesses, and also get food at a discount. And as you were saying, 40% of all food in the US goes to waste. So we know there's a ton of surplus, which means there's a ton of opportunity to save food and eat great.
Which is just so wild to me. You know, this is one of those things that, you know, here we are in 2023, and it's like we've known about this and we've maybe contemplated a solution, but it's finally here and it's like, oh yeah, duh.
Duh is right. I think, you know, we can know how things should go and we can know a better way to do stuff, but until we really do have the impetus to make a change, a lot of people don't. We also wanted to make it very simple for consumers to use and for businesses to sign up. So if there's a huge barrier to entry or huge cost, or you'd be required to download a ton of new software, I think that would be prohibitive for a lot of people.
Yeah,
this is so easy. Yeah. It's an app. You just download it in the Google store or the Apple App Store. And if you're a business, you can go to our website, which is toogoodtogo.com, and sign up there. It's super easy to use. You can start selling your food today if you're a business and start saving food today if you're a consumer. So there's a ton of choice. We have over 80 businesses in Houston right now already on the app, and those will continue to grow. If you're a food selling business, join us because there's so much opportunity to sell your food. And we're always expanding and having more variety on there too. So you'll see different things from baked goods to grocery items to prepared foods, pressed juices. Everything that you can think of is available and is surplus.
I absolutely love this, especially when the cost of food and items are continuing to go up.
Yeah, the cost of food, we've seen huge inflation numbers across the board on every item, but especially on food. We're about 8% food inflation year over year. And that's huge for when we're thinking about families trying to keep food costs low. Things like groceries, you can't not buy groceries. So, you know, I can try and lower my household costs by taking fewer vacations or buying less gas, but I really do need to make sure that I have grocery items. And what we suggest is on things that you would be spending a full regular amount on, to purchase a surprise bag on the app first. See what you get in there, and then anything else that you need to make a full meal out of it, you can buy full price at a store. The same thing, if you get something in your surprise bag and you love it, go back and buy that the next day. That helps to support the store and make sure that those items continue to get sold. But there's really a great way to work this into your everyday routine, having something that you pick up maybe one surprise bag for lunch and then you're making your dinner at home, or trying to also learn about ways in which that you can reduce the food waste that you have at home, because a lot of it happens at every level. You know, I always think about if I have a head of lettuce and I don't get to it, I'll throw it out. And I've really tried to change my behavior around that, because we do know there's a huge environmental impact to food waste as well. So the more we can be doing at the retail level, at home, and then also helping to, you know, try out new businesses and support those local businesses is a great way for us to be able to expand into the Houston market.
Affordability, sustainability, all at the cost of your community, right? So listen, I have one of these surprise bags here. Walk us through what it is that my producer Shivani just brought it over. It was sealed up. Inside I have 2 containers, and it looks like a dipping sauce perhaps, or a syrup maybe. I'm not sure what that is, but
I'm excited to see this too.
Okay, so Sarah,
this is fantastic. Thank you for opening this, because this explains our model so well. So what you see when you open the app is you'll see the store, you'll see your location, so you'll see a map. You can filter by bags that are available today to pick up. You'll see the pickup time, which the store outlines, so it really works with what works for them, what is truly surplus, and then you can pick the category. So you might see grocery items, you might pick baked goods. This looks like a prepared food bag, and then you won't know the actual itemized list of what's in the bag, but you will know the category, and you'll see the original price and then the price that you're paying, which is on average about 1/3 of that. So you're getting a ton of food for a discounted amount. And I think the biggest part of the fun is really opening your bag and seeing what's in there. It's always different. It's always a great surprise. You know the food is going to be perfectly good to eat. It just didn't get sold through the course of business. And we have on our Instagram, this is kind of the thing that people love to show more and more, is really what they're getting in their bags, what they're seeing. Those look like, I don't know if that's some like phyllo pastry items there. It
Yeah,
looks
we have
delicious.
some pastries and maybe
sad
like
I'm
a
not in the
lemon
studio
bar.
with you. I'd love to eat it, but they look really awesome. And
it was a dessert
as
option
you
that our
see,
producer.
It's probably something that didn't get sold but was prepared for today, so it's fresh and
Yeah.
and perfectly good to eat.
And it smells amazing. It smells amazing. My producer tells me it was a dessert option that she selected. Okay, Sarah, before I let you go, really quick, one more time, where can people go to learn more information about this, and where can they go to download the app?
So go to the wherever you download your app. So if it's Google or App Store, it's Too Good To Go. You can go to our Instagram, which is toogoodtogo.usa, and then you can also go to our website, toogoodtogo.com. If you're a business, you can sign up there, start selling your surplus today. If you're a consumer, download and start getting great food at a discount today.
Awesome. Love it. It truly is a surprise. It's exciting, and my belly is starving. So I will be downloading this app immediately after this show.
Awesome. Love to see it. Thank you so much.
Sarah, thank you.